Hello and welcome to my presentation. I'm Simon. Here's a bit about myself. I'm an undergraduate at South Devon University and my course is Engineering, Design and Mechatronics. This presentation is presented in 3 parts. Part 1, Information Poster. Part 2, Innovations and My Projects. And Part 3, The Future and AECOM. Demand, innovation and products go hand in hand. Innovative ideas are products, so in the immortal words of Thomas Edison, the value of an idea lies in the use of it. So it is the use of an idea with innovation that creates a product. What Edison is saying is you can have many ideas, but maybe only one could be successful. Where there is demands, it would lead to developments of products. Innovative ideas to improve the products are controlled by resources, but the design and structure can be modified. With the ongoing development of new eco-friendly materials that move away from producing carbon emission and improving the environment, there is an urgency for technology to improve consumer waste. For example, the development of mushroom-made packaging. For further information on fungus developments, follow the link on the poster. Planning is an important integrated part for a successful project. Key points are project goals, project deliverability, project schedules, and supporting plan. To expand on these, the project goals are listed in bullet points. The project sponsor, the customer who receives the deliverables, the users of the project output, the project manager and project team, the amount of effort, hours of day, required to completing the task, amending the deadline, which gives project delay, employ additional resources, which increase costs, reduce the scope of the project, which means less delivery and time and cost. Here are some examples of common project risks. Time and cost estimate too optimistic, customer review and feedback cycle too slow, unexpected budget cuts, unclear roles and responsibility, no stakeholder input obtained, not clearly understanding the stakeholders' needs, stakeholders changing requirements after the project has started, stakeholders adding new requirements after the project has started, poor communication resulting in misunderstandings, quality problems and reworks, lack of resources commitment. For more information, please visit this link. This is an amendable draft. To go forward to the final plan, this process could be affected by changes from the clients, budgets, and planning regulations. Even when the final plan is completed, unknown factors could drastically change the outcome. For example, design faults. Budgets are an investment in the future for enterprises of small to large companies. It is important to have an outline of your plan to go forward to funding, because funding comes from different sources. It is important to have the correct budget data therefore it is necessary to overestimate. For example, delays, manufacturing costs, and unpredictability. Big projects have big budgets, so these are divided between specialist companies, who estimate their own costs, and all costings are then brought together for a total costing. This may change if it exceeds the main budget. The project budget itself is a dynamic document. It is continuously updated over the course of the project. This poster highlights key points in technology that I'm going to discuss in more depth in part 2. The information on this poster has some important points on new designs. Pre-existing designs have testing data. The important points are understanding the design structure. To do this, designs must withstand destructive forces. The next stage in this process is to use digital software to test. This poster lists info on prototyping. I will talk more about this subject in part 2. This poster illustrates my interest in robotics. When I started the course, I had to choose a project. After a considerable amount of time, I wanted to combine magnetics with the use of robotics. This created a path that led to levitation. Innovation is something original and effective. What precedes technology is knowledge. This leads to information and studies. That follows through to the understanding. For example, this would be the limitations and resources in materials as well as other factors. The planet. I have included this poster on the planet due to the research behind newer technologies that improve how we reduce the use of carbon emissions. This poster illustrates my project's key features, our robotic gears and innovative ideas in the use of levitating magnets.